Have you ever had to make a decision that seemed so simple, but for some reason it really felt difficult to do? Or even just saying no to something that you usually always say yes to? And the confusing part is that you already know what you want, but something inside of you is pulling you back. I want to tell you what's the real reason why you're feeling so conflicted inside. I swear to you, all of your future decision will be a lot easier to make. Hi, everybody. My name is Gabriella, and I am a nurse, psychotherapist, life coach, and a perfectionist in remission. And if you are one too, you're deciding today that you want to be, come with me in this journey and we can get started together. So, I don't know if you've recently been through that too, but I had to make a decision that seemed so simple from the outside. It was deciding if I wanted to do something or not. And inside of me, it meant so much more. I was having such a hard time understanding why this was happening to me. You're probably recognizing that for you too. What's that one question that you've been dwelling on taking and you've been procrastinating because you're like, I don't know, I feel so conflicted about it. So let's talk about why this is happening. The one major thing I have realized is that when you're taking a decision, it's not only affecting the decision, the action itself, it's affecting the past and the future. And you can decide which version of you is going to make that decision. Is it the old version of you or is it the new version of you? And if you feel conflicted, it's probably because you have these two versions of yourself that are in your head that are like, no, yes. I'll give you an example. The old version of me, the people pleaser version of me would have said yes, absolutely. Because I was scared that if I didn't say yes, then the opportunity would not come again and I would have lost something. The new version of me, though, was saying prioritize yourself. If you don't want to go, don't go. But it was a hard decision because I had to choose between which version of myself I wanted to take. And what are those two versions of you? Which one do you want to win? Let me know in the comments. A few reasons why we are staying into the old version of ourselves is that we don't want to disappoint people. We're really attached to how are these people going to perceive me? And that can really have a big impact on how you live your life. And sometimes it's also because we want to keep relationship alive because there's history. And we think, well, I've invested so much energy into this relationship that why would I stop? So you're attached to something that has happened in the past. Another reason why we might stay is that it feels more comfortable to be in that old version of you because you know what to expect. You have lived that scenario over and over again. And for you, it just feels really comfortable. And what has not happened yet, the new version of you, is scary because you're like, it's the unknown. I don't know what's going to happen. Do I really want to be there? If you're like me, you probably have like a really strong gut feeling. And I want you to listen to that gut feeling. Oftentimes it will yell. For me, I feel it in all the cells of my body. It's screaming no, or it's screaming yes. Then what might happen afterward is the mental chatter that's going to be like, oh, but this happened. You're rationalizing your decision and trying to take you out of the other option. You need to stop that mental chatter and ask yourself, what actually feels right tomorrow? Will I regret more doing the action or not doing it? And if you're taking this decision based on fear, based on something that has not happened, but you're scared that might happen, that's a really big indication that you're acting out from fear. So I want you to trust yourself more. One of the many things that we all do is to ask people for their opinion. What would you do? What should I do? The reason why this is not a good idea is because we all have different values. We all have different ways of seeing life and prioritizing different things. So if you're asking somebody if you should quit your job and there's somebody who works at the government, what do you think they're going to say? They're probably going to say no because they've never done it and that's not what they value. It doesn't mean that it's wrong. It means it's wrong for them, but not for you. So what are your values and taking actions that are aligned to that. If you want a video to talk about values, just let me know in the comments. So instead of asking other people, what should I do? I want you to ask yourself this question. What am I hoping to get out of this? Not what do I owe this person or this situation? Now, a lot of us will procrastinate on that decision because we think, oh, I can do it later. It doesn't have to be now. And there's not really any cost to it. But that's not true. There's all of the emotional cost that comes with the decision before you make it and after you make it. So, for example, let's say that you say yes to an event that you want to go, but your body is saying no. So, you have to deal with not only going to the event, but all of the anxiety that comes with getting ready, going there, your mental chatter. That's taking all of your energy from you. And then you have to deal with what comes after, with the emotional weight of what happened. And this is also going to suck your energy. So it's not only in the moment, it's emotional weight before and after that comes with it. So, what do I want for you? I want you to ask these questions. If nobody was disappointed from this choice, would I still make it? What am I hoping to get out of this? And finally, the most important one is, are you choosing between the old version of yourself or are you becoming the new version of yourself? Let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for watching. If you stayed until the end, you're the best. I will see you in the next video. And Ozzy is saying the same thing, right? Bye bye.